Hello YouTube. Today I'd like to share with you a septic tank project I have going on at my place. Had the old septic system had to have the old system replaced due to it failing. And so before they cover everything up, I wanted to at least explain some of the pieces and parts, and maybe someone can get something out of it. So here's where they tied into the house. As you can see, they tied in to the old line that came out of the house, and then they used there's the clean out right there, and they used 4-inch pipe all the way across, and as you can see, across my driveway and into the tanks. We went all the way across, and then here is the old septic system right here. That's all it was. It just had 2 cleanouts in it, and then the old leach bed was out here, and it was always wet in the yard, so it was time. This was put in, I would say, in 1969, 1970s, when this old septic system was put in. And I have a gas well, so we had to avoid the gas well. And there was the gas line right there that I had to have located going into the garage. So continuing on, and there it is. There's a 500-gallon jet tank right there, you see, with the 3 green caps on it. And then followed by that, there's another tank down, the one that's submerged a little bit lower is the 2,000-gallon tank. And at the end of that is the control panel for the timed spray that it does. I think they have it set for like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So you have the jet tank is right here, and it's got 3 baffles in it. The heavy solids sink to the bottom, and then the center cap there is the aeration motor that sucks in the fresh oxygen and then aerates the water to break down the bacteria and all that. And then it goes into a 3rd baffle, the clear water, and then that will go into the 2,000-gallon tank, which has, you see, the larger green cap, and there is a UV light in there that helps break down the bacteria. And it's a clear liquid water. And then the far green cap is where that motor, there's a motor in there that will then pump that water out of there. So I will show you along. So after it leaves that 2-gallon tank, it goes into a 1-inch pipe. And it goes all along through here. They really strung this out quite a ways. So that clear water then is pumped from that tank through this line, and they hit some stone back here. This is sandstone out here in where I'm at in rural Ohio. This is known as the sandstone capital of the world here in South Amherst, Ohio. And you can see there's an electrical line going along that 1-inch pipe. So I have nearly 5 acres out here, so I guess I had the distance to do this. Who would have thought? So then you have here's the spray. So what do they call this thing? A jet spray head right here. And then that looks like it's got a pressure gauge on it right there. And then that sprays that clear water out around 4 in the morning or so. So that's what they did. The company that has that jet spray tank and that 2,000 gallon tank is a company called Jet Wastewater Treatment Solutions. So you can look online, they have all their manuals, and it describes a lot of the stuff that I just talked about with the diagrams and manuals and pictures, explaining how the aeration system works, how the UV light system works, how it's connected, and all of that. In that 2,000 gallon tank, it's a 1/2 horsepower pump they have in there, and it also has that control panel has an alarm on it. It's a red light, I guess, that will light up, and an audible alarm that when the circuit breaker's been popped from the aeration motor, or if there's a failure somewhere, it'll let you know, and then you can just silence that tone and then call the your company that you had installed the system. So I had a company out of Medina, Ohio, do this work for me. And the first couple years they'll come out and check everything, and I guess every 6 months they come out to inspect, no cost to me, and then they'll pump it out every couple of years, and then after that I guess it's on me to whoever I want to pump it after that. That's the electrical line going from the box, from the control panel, and then I had them run it into my garage, which I had a breaker box in there, so that's where it's all hooked up. Didn't even have to hook it up to the house, so it was nice to have the hookup here in the garage. So there you have it, new septic system, rural Ohio. So if you can get a good look at it and how they put these things in, it's truly remarkable, these new systems now. They've got different sizes. I had an old farmhouse, and they went by the number of rooms in the house, and with what I have out here, this is what they determined was a good fit system for out here. So here it is. Before they cover it all up, get a good, it was a last minute video. I didn't think they'd come this early, but they're here already. Nice cool day to get this job finished up. So hope you got something out of it. Any questions, go ahead and send me a message. I'll do the best I can to answer it, but you can find a lot of this information online now. I'm not advertising for them, but it was just Jet Wastewater Treatment Solutions, a product, so it explains a lot of that information if you want to get more into the weeds on the details of the system. So that's all. Thank you. Talk to you guys later.